Morning Show.
Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning, folks. It's Monday. It's Monday. A pleasant morning wherever you are, wherever you may be. We're coming to you live from Orange Walk. That's right, folks. It's Norte Television Channel 10, and you right here this morning. Robert Checker Usher welcoming you to the Sugar City Morning Show on this great, lovely, beautiful, sunshiny Monday morning right here in the country of Belize, wherever you may be, wherever you are. We are here with you to bring you all the latest skunks, and we invite you, and it's good to know that you are here with us this morning, and we are linking with our sister in right away. That's right, we are linking with Delvi this morning to bring you the latest updates on everything. We'll have a discussion, and also this morning we will be linking with her to do a special prayer. So let's get her right here online. We want to say good morning to Miss Myrna Usher, all the way there in Belize City, waking up bright and early. Brian, Sally, also to our friends there, our donors family, all the way there in Benque Viejo, the Cocom family there in Socots. Good morning to everyone across the country. May a Trap and family and the San Ignacio, Santa Elena residents. Good morning to Venice, Penny, Elaine. Good morning, guys. How you all doing? Hoping everything is fine with you. Lourdes, hello. The Rice and Beans King as well. Everybody in that area, good morning to Brother Fem as well. Great brother as well in musicianship, Brother Fem is a great guitarist as well, and he's a reporter. He's like an anchor, and he's a godly man as well. So we say good morning to Brother Fem. Also to brother, my brother, Mr. Joseph Maivit, as we celebrate our Gemini Day. Good morning, brother. Good morning to you and your family. Hope all is well. PG, good morning, PG. Good morning, Joycelyn. Joycelyn, how you doing? You still knock up them fried jack and nice food at Lee Water side. I want to go to PG. Bad girl, but can't reach. But if you don't make a time for reach, you know, reach. I'm going to visit you when you come to PG, right? And the friends there. Yeah, let's plan a trip to go to PG. I'm going to see Miss Virginia. I remember last time we got in Largon and eat up the guana. It was good while it lasted. We say good morning to Brother Cabral, all the way there in Placencia, our friends there in Mango Creek. Brother David, good morning, my brother. Good morning. Always good to greet you bright and early in the morning. Always great, Always share that quote with many of my friends, and they like it, Radio hype and people think, know whether don't forget it. What's right, know whether don't keep it. Chico Ramos as well, brother. Good morning to Chico. Good morning to Poots. Good morning to Mohobob. I don't know if Chago they're about. I don't know if you guys are about. They are the original guys from the Songs Incorporated, Song City Songs Incorporated, who made that music so broad and make persons start to appreciate and get the love and like the Belizean music with all the culture. It started with Pen Cayetano, folks, as far as I can recall, and the Palacio. Pen with the Turtle Shell Band, and then he moved into electronic music. So it's punta and it's rock. They got the guitar, they got the rock music, the music and everything. So good morning to Belmopan. Good morning to Belize City. Good morning, Shari. Kikaka, how things are Kikaka? How is the little one? The little one is okay. Little again, a show growing up. San Pedro, morning, Kalad. I hope you could see with this morning, brother. Our friends here in Orange Walk, Corozal. Good morning to everyone. And once again, we welcome you all to the Sugar City Morning Show. And we will be linking with Delvi at this time, folks. And then we got discussion on the latest for you all right here today on the COVID-19 and the new measures. The new measures is almost like the previous ones they had, the first ones they had, but sometimes someone don't remember all the regulation when it comes to timing, which time this will happen, which time that will happen, and things like that. But nevertheless, folks, we will share what we got with you and have condolences as well going out to a family that lost a great dad, granddad, very, very humble person. He was a member of the choir at La Immaculada Church. I remember he used to go around and sing with Leonel. But we will get to that, folks. But let's give thanks this morning as we have our sister this morning. Delvi, good morning, Delvi.
Good morning, Mr. Checky, and good morning to everyone listening.
Yep. It's okay for me to say sister, right?
I believe so.
Alright, you know that our least street word, but I don't know out the order, you know?
Nothing out the Anna. I
No,
believe
no.
so. That's okay.
Yeah, so let's give thanks, Delv.
All right. Above all things, I just want to share a verse for the morning, and then I'll go into the prayer. This morning, the verse is from Proverbs chapter 2, verses 10 and 11, and it says, "When wisdom enters your heart and knowledge is pleasant to your soul, discretion will preserve you, understanding will keep you." Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, this morning, as we come to the start of a brand new day once again, oh God, I just want to give you thanks, Lord. Thank you for protecting and keeping us throughout the weekend, and for blessing us, Lord, with a good night's rest, and for having us here. Lord, and I pray, Father, as we go about this day, I pray, Lord, that despite the circumstances, despite the conditions that may be around us in our life, despite what we are hearing on the news, Lord, I pray, oh God, that you fill us with your peace, fill us with your joy, fill us with your hope, Father, that tomorrow is a better day. And I pray, oh God, that you send your Holy Spirit, oh Lord, to comfort those who may be mourning, who may be affected in one way or the other this morning, oh Lord. I pray that you send your angels to comfort them, oh God. And I pray that by your grace, Lord, that we may come to see you for who you are now more than ever. Lord, as we need, I pray a special blessing this morning, and may we just be blessed to be a blessing, oh God, and just a reflection of your life. I give you thanks for all that you continue to do for us, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Amen, Delv. Very powerful verses there. Well, the first verse you did, and also the prayer. Very powerful, very uplifting, you know?
To him be the glory. With so much thing that happen, the numbers they are rising quickly. Now more than ever, we need to keep our eyes fixed on him. We pray instead of panicking. We increase our faith in him instead of fearing, and just trust God, especially in a day and time.
Yeah, sometimes um, it's not only fearing, but sometimes when some of our friend come around and they not got on a mask, sometimes like you feel one way for telling them, cause you know what, make them feel like you discriminate against them or tell them wash their hand, and sometimes some people got one attitude and when you tell them thing, they want to try fire back by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we just have to continue, man. We just have to continue telling them, right?
Yes, we can't. We have to sleep with our own eyes. No, Mr. Checky. We have to sleep with our own eyes. So I believe you should tell them in a nice way, because everybody's hearing what is happening. And even the government is stressing that every individual, we have to do our part. Now.
Yeah.
So if you tell them in a nice way, then maybe they won't snap at you.
Yeah, I know. But you know what happened is, Delph, the thing is that we hear everything what happen, we see everything what happen, and some people are in a position that they cannot get some of the financial support that they would like, no? Because I'm not referring to the government um, COVID-free financial contribution. No, what happens is sometimes people go chop one yard or they could do certain things and all the anxiety come in because they not really they get that, and they leave money on the roll and they get frustrated too, you see. Yeah, but just make we continue to take care of ourselves, man, you know.
And keep praying, because
Yep.
even in situations like that, people would be like, but what Papa God there, and my picnic, and if he eat, he promised that he will provide for all our needs.
Yeah.
And he will. It's just for us to have that faith and trust in him.
Yeah,
that something will work out.
But you never say make you lazy and stay home and everything and fall down from heaven, right?
No.
Okay.
If you can't chop my yard, something else will work.
Something go happen, man. You go wash one car or something, you know.
Something.
And that's how people go around and ask you if you got shoes, their house is sew and fix and so on. And they got people who don't fix shoes, but right now you go fix the shoes, man. If you got a lead here, you go make the man do it and earn a lead $2-3, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of other thing, they lady they got the expensive purse, you know. Sometimes just one lead thing with a tear upon it or at least chop now the work to go, then have people who could do anything there, people go wrong, you know.
So,
Yeah. But Dev, thanks once again, and we are link up tomorrow, right?
yes, Mr. Check, if the good Lord so wills, tomorrow.
Okay,
Have
sure.
a blessed one.
Certainly, all right. Folks, at this time we will be checking in with the Belize Met Service for today's weather forecast right here on Norte Vision Channel 10. A lovely, beautiful morning, a lovely, beautiful day today. All right, good morning, blessed day coming in from Venque Viejo del Carmen. Muy buenos días a todos que está presente en Venque Viejo del Carmen este gran lunes. Okay, so let's go into the Belize Met Service right now. We will be checking in with the Belize Met Service para el pronóstico del tiempo. Aquí esta mañana desde Orange Walk, Norte Visión, Canal 10, con ustedes con el pronóstico del tiempo esta mañana. Vamos a ver cómo está el clima para hoy. And folks, we check in with the Belize Met Service for this morning, the general situation. It says for the morning forecast today, the 17th day of August 2020. The general situation, generally fair conditions will continue to prevail over most areas. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with cloudless spells today and partly cloudy tonight. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms can be expected over the Toledo district this morning and tonight as well, and inland this afternoon. Elsewhere, showers and thunderstorms will be isolated. The winds are blowing east to northeast at 5 to 10 knots. The sea state slight. Wave heights will be 1 to 3 feet. Temperatures across the country for today, 89 in the coast, 95 inland, and 79 in the hills. Advisories, watches, alerts, and warnings. Residents, especially those inland, are advised to stay hydrated and avoid direct sunlight as much as possible. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for continuing mostly fair weather with isolated showers or isolated thunderstorms. And there will be a low tide this morning at 8:14. That's a high tide at 8:14 this morning, a low at 3:36 in the evening, another high tide at 9:43 tonight, and a low tomorrow morning at 2:44. The sun was up bright and early 5:36 this morning and will set at 6:16 p.m. This morning we want to pray for all our brothers and sisters across the nation and across the globe, that everything, most of the thing that you're expecting to have will come your way, but most importantly, your health, because your health is the most important thing that we can have when it comes, because once you have health, you can get up, you can move, you can go, and you can go out and achieve that dream, you know. And don't give up, be optimistic. If you know something to worry you, throw that one side, man. Don't worry about that. Hug up your wife, kiss your wife, do what you like to go. If you like run, you go out and take your lead run. If you like ride a bicycle, you go ride your bicycle. Remember that just one person at a time. You have to get that physical distancing, you know. Whatever you do, you go out and do it and left the troubles behind, because anxiety is something that can definitely bring us down. At this time, folks, we'll be taking our first break of the morning, and we'll be back after these messages right here on Norte Vision Channel 10.
Saltar la frontera es ilegal y coloca a toda la nación en riesgo. Nuestros vecinos, Guatemala y México, han experimentado un rápido incremento de casos de contagio de COVID-19 y hay más muertes cada día. Personas entrando a Belice ilegalmente, viniendo de esos países con múltiples casos, no les están haciendo las pruebas de COVID-19. Es por eso que es importante reportar a cualquiera que entre ilegalmente a Belice llamando a nuestras líneas directas. Para Smart, marque 0800-586-7377, 0800-267-3377 y para Digi, marque 0800-728-3293. Tolerar o participar en entrar ilegalmente es ponerte a ti, a tu familia y a todo tu país en riesgo. Recuerda, cualquiera que sea arrestado deberá pagar una multa de hasta 5,000 y o prisión por 2 años. Detén el salto de fronteras hoy. Este mensaje es presentado por el Departamento de Policía de Belice y el Banco de Belice.
Since 2014, Honorable Eludio Aragon has been quietly and consistently assisting deserving residents of Orange Walk East through a pantry program that he put together using personal resources and also with the support of generous business persons. It started with the distribution of 100 packages per month and has now doubled to 200 packages per month. The packages comprise of rice, beans, flour, and sugar, which are staples in any household and a great help to the recipients. During the state of emergency in the month of April, Honorable Aragon also prepared and delivered 3,000 food hampers to residents of Walk East. In this instance, 1,500 parcels were delivered, followed by 1,500 more 2 weeks later. This was done because Mr. Aragon was aware of the hardships some of the area residents were going through due to the COVID curfew. This is a man who cares. Honorable Eludio Aragon Jr., with you always.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Boy, I'm late again. What? Done in there yet? More time to sleep then.
Ugh, where'd I put my license? What? More cash? Yes.
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Money.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things?
Stop your money right.
With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi. Whatever that may be.
From working late to hot date avec Derek. Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Thanks to the parties, boy.
Muy buenos días. Muy buenos días. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo amaneció?
Boy, I wake up with my eye closed this morning. Because when I wake up, I never want to open my eye right away.
¿Por qué?
I don't know. I just said, well, make I rest my eye one little bit more, man. I don't wake up, but make I rest my eye. But we want to big up grandfather, great Mr. Michael Sabal from the Sabal family. By Giovanni, look like this boy get up sooner morning, man.
Sí, efectivamente.
Good morning, good morning.
Muy buenos días. Es un gusto y un placer enorme una vez más estar aquí. Gracias a todos ustedes que ya se toman la oportunidad de sintonizarnos en esta mañana. Creo que podemos decir una mañana triste para Orange Walk. Una mañana en la cual se hacen muchas preguntas. El día de ayer por la noche recibí una llamada en la cual nos estaban solicitando los números del MOH de aquí de Orange Walk, del MOH de aquí de Orange Walk. Me estaba ya triste y lamentable la situación que se escucha, en la cual esta persona, bien conocida aquí en el municipio de Orange Walk, fallece, y ya después se habla que es la cuarta persona que fallece por este virus mortal llamado COVID-19.
Did that came out public that he died from the COVID-19?
Tenemos una
Is it from a reliable source?
Tenemos un punto de la familia.
Okay.
La familia publicó el siguiente detalle y vamos a darle lectura. Dice, it's with profound sadness that the Peralta family announces the untimely passing of a great husband, father, grandfather, brother, and uncle, Mr. Carlos Peralta Sr. Mr. Peralta passed away on Saturday, August 15, 2020. He was predeceased by his father, Carlos Peralta Sr., mother, Serafina Peralta. He is survived by his wife, Miss Arcelia Peralta, ni Celis, sons Kevin Peralta, Dennis Peralta, Adrian Peralta, and Aniver Peralta, Charles Peralta, Omer Peralta, daughters, Angie Peralta, grandsons, Adrian Peralta Jr., Dennis Jr., and he also leaves to mourn his brother Felix Peralta, Teodol Peralta, Ramiro Peralta. Mr. Peralta suffered a heart attack, which led him to his death. After his passing, a COVID-19 test was conducted to rule out possibilities of an infection. Unfortunately, the results came positive. The family of Mr. Peralta has decided to cancel the wake and funeral arrangements to avoid the possible spread of COVID-19. All family members have entered into self-quarantine and are abiding by the government's current statutory instrument and all other COVID safety guidelines. Family and friends that may have been in contact with Mr. Peralta and any immediate family member are advised to contact the Ministry of Health. The attention of all relatives and friends is called to this announcement. May his soul rest in peace and rise in glory.
Why? I'm a friend that by, I'm a great friend, but I never know that because of COVID. But I learned of his passing, no? But what happened is
it's very difficult to see the exact
hello,
the
good
exact
morning.
words.
Good morning.
Yes, hello, good morning.
I would like to thank Emerson a lot for leaving his bed last night, answering you when I asked him for the numbers, no?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate Mr. Emerson.
Yes, sir, anytime.
For the great job you are doing, assisting people and giving the numbers, no?
Anytime.
Another thing that I would like to see, I would like to call onto the people who believe, to please, if you know that you have been in contact with someone that is positive, or if you are one of the persons who was working in Medina Construction, you might be positive. So please, don't hiding at your homes. Don't be hiding at friends' homes. Call the MOH at your district and let them check you. What happened with Mr. Carlos Peralta is unfortunate. I think this is nothing nice to play with, nor nothing of which you can laugh off. But Mr. Carlos Peralta was at home. He, from time behind, he was suffering from his heart. He had a little problem. He was just about, I think he was going to some place to have heart treatment, but unfortunately this happened before he could do that. I think if you know that your family, your dad, your mom are vulnerable persons, please don't reach to your home, call them and tell them, Mom, Dad, I am not reaching, I am staying on a hotel, I am staying on a room that I rented. It's not because I don't want to be with you, but I don't want you to be in problem. I don't know if I have it. I would rather stay till I confirm that I am clean of this virus, then I am reaching home, I am meeting you. I'm just informing you so that you don't think that I don't want to reach or that something happened to me. But it's because of this reason.
Right.
Because what happened with Mr. Carlos Peralta, he's our uncle. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And we didn't believe that he was one of the persons that was going to go also, right? But I think, Mr. Emerson, that you're supposed to also give the numbers of the MOH in Orange Walk, because the same way I didn't have it, the same way a lot of people don't have it, and they really need it. I really appreciate what you did. Yo quiero decirle a todas esas gentes que han estado trabajando con Medina, en la construcción de Medina en San Pedro, o sea, uno en Belice, pueden estar contaminados. Por favor, si alguno de ustedes está contaminado, no se escondan en sus casas. Que este virus no es nada de tener vergüenza ni nada por qué esconderse. Este es un virus que le puede pasar a cualquiera. Y nosotros podemos contaminar a nuestras familias, a los más vulnerables de nuestras familias, sean nuestros padres, nuestras madres, alguno que tiene alguna enfermedad, como por ejemplo esto de don Carlos Peralta, de su corazón. Fue algo inmediato, rápido, que no le dio tiempo a él de poder hacer nada. Fue muy rápido esto, como él era vulnerable a cualquier enfermedad, y esta enfermedad es una enfermedad que ataca el sistema immune system de la persona, entonces inmediatamente le baja ese sistema y la persona no tiene defensa para defenderse.
Yeah,
yo le pido a usted que está allá afuera, sea en cualquier distrito, sea en cualquier aldea, sea donde sea que esté, de Orange Rock o de Corozal o de Belice o en cualquier parte de Belice, que haya estado trabajando con Medina, o que usted sabe que tuvo contacto con alguien que trabaja con Medina o que está trabajando con Medina, por favor acuda a su centro médico, que lo chequee, para que usted pueda saber si es positivo o no, para no poner en riesgo a su padre, a su madre, a sus seres que tanto quieren. Porque si usted no se ama a usted mismo, no puede amar a nadie más. Primero empieza queriéndose usted, después ama a la otra persona. I am calling to these people to please check their selves. If they don't love their own selves, they cannot love another person. Please have in mind of your beloved people that the only one who can mind them is you. That's all I have to say, and I will ask again, Mr. Emerson, please give those numbers on the air, Mr. Emerson, in Spanish and English, and inform the people that those are the numbers to get in contact with the MOH in Orange Walk. And if you have on the other districts, maybe you can do it as well. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much, brother. See, what happened is, Emerson, with Mr. Charlie Peralta, you know, it's a very tough thing that happened, you know. Everybody know him as Charlie. You know, he used to be a insurance man, person that sells insurance. He used to work with the government of Belize one time in the NDAC system under the leadership of the Honorable Elito Urbina Sr. when Mr. Lito was a minister at that time, not a minister of government and under the United Democratic Party. You know, Charlie always has a smile on his face. Maybe you don't know him, but Charlie has always have a smile on his face. I don't know if Charlie friends and see Charlie get vexed yet, you know, but you know in a politics sometimes people they out there they rant and rave, but I see Charlie he just stand up and laugh. You know, it's very unfortunate what happened. Charlie has been a friend of many, many, many people, you know, and we have a release here from the La Immaculada Church as well, and we want persons to listen to this very clearly as we share it with you right here this morning. This phone here always get battery, you know. What do you think that the alert to this phone, boy? What do you think?
Brand new phone.
Huh?
A brand new one.
You think that they call for?
Yeah. I have
2020 or two. All right, so
I
this
have it
one,
in Spanish. I don't know.
yeah,
if you
I
want
have
me
it in
to-
English here.
Okay.
So let's go. La Immaculada Church, Orange Walk. He say Orange Walk closes as 63-year-old, so the church has closed, right? Closes as 63-year-old Carlos Peralta, better known to all of us as Charlie, who died and was later learned to have COVID-19. Attended church services on Wednesday and a close relative this past Sunday. Therefore, the parish asks that everyone who attended those services also go into self-quarantine, as well the priest. In view of the positive COVID result, Peralta's family has canceled the wake and all funeral arrangements. They also indicate that they are in self-quarantine and ask all who may have come in contact with him to do the same and contact the Ministry of Health. Our reports are that since he suffered a heart attack, he received visits at a private facility where he was getting treatment in Orange Walk. That facility has now closed for sanitization. So folks, Charlie has passed away, and this thing happened so fast. So the church is closed right now, and they're asking everybody who has been visiting Charlie at the facility where he was, and everybody who attended the church service. Charlie's wife was a member of the choir as well. Charlie was a member of the choir. I remember when they used to go around and sing for the elders. They go and they have this person that play the guitar and persons that play accordion, and Charlie was always there singing, you know. Charlie is a person that we can always see, and nobody want to say it wrong, that Charlie was a bad person, an ignorant person, an illiterate person. Then words there not fall for Charlie. Charlie, and once you that for him friend Emerson, and you call on him, almost before you set down the phone, Charlie is there. You know, he has been a great person. Unfortunate how the situation happened. You know, unfortunate how the situation happened. And this is a learning experience for all of us. It's so unfortunate that our friend Charlie is the one who passed away and can make people open their eyes now, because you will never know who has this virus. We can be so close together, we can feel so good, we can be there, but poor Charlie suffered for it.
Así es, efectivamente. Creo yo que en este momento no podemos realmente culpar. Mucha gente dice, los resultados están siendo tardizos. Se ha visto en las redes sociales la cantidad de comentarios que se dan. Desafortunadamente, Mr. Usher, sabíamos que este problema nos iba a venir. Creo que nosotros lo habíamos mencionado más que una vez aquí en el programa. Por eso siempre decíamos, no al contrabando, no a llegar a los puntos ciegos, no estar haciendo el border jumping. Estos son los resultados que estamos viendo, y desafortunadamente el justo paga por el pecador. Simple y sencillamente,
Personas están muriendo.
las personas están falleciendo, y rápido, este orinjoaqueño muy conocido aquí en nuestro aquí en el norte, por supuesto, fallece de la noche a la mañana. Su pronóstico, se había dicho que era un ataque al corazón. Después, para estar seguros, hicieron un examen, sistema de protocolo, hacen un examen de COVID-19, los resultados salen que al igual estaba positivo de COVID-19. Como la persona anteriormente había dicho, ¿verdad? Personas en este momento, por eso cuando usted está cerca de alguien, mantenga su sana distancia, utilice su mascarilla público, lávese las manos. Cuando alguien te pide, por favor, ¿será que puedes lavarte las manos? No te lo están diciendo para ofenderte, no te lo están diciendo para que te sientas mal, te están diciendo eso para protegerte, protegerse ellos y por supuesto proteger a sus seres queridos. Desafortunadamente nosotros humanos hacemos caso omiso a esta situación. Estamos viendo, creo que impactó mucho la noticia aquí en el municipio de Oringe Oak. Impactó bastante esta noticia porque ahora Oringe Oak está en el récord que otra persona fallece por COVID-19 y nada más ni nada menos que un orinjoaqueño.
And you could see how it happened, like what happened with Charlie. Charlie never knew he had that. But when he get this golpe de corazón and he gone in and he passed away, when they did the autopsy, result revealed that he had the COVID-19. It could be that the COVID-19 triggered that heart attack. Because they say...
Los estudios dicen eso.
All right, so maybe now, I won't say Belizean, but it's Belizean, but some Belizeans will realize now how serious this thing is, because we have the vast majority of people in this country knows that this thing is very serious and these people are taking care of themselves. Now the ones who don't know, or what they play like they don't know, or are ignorant to the fact and don't want to listen, then they should hear this story and know what is happening. Because this thing not discriminate, man. This thing they look for hit anybody.
Yeah, and you see, just like that person did yesterday, he's trying to get, and we will be giving, as a matter of fact, we'll give the numbers of the MOH here in Oringe Oak. But first, quiero pasar lo mismo que usted acaba de reiterar en español. Esto es un informe, sí, dice: queridos hermanos, después de recibir la triste noticia que la causa de muerte de nuestro hermano Carlos Peralta fue debido al COVID-19, les informamos que la Iglesia La Inmaculada estará cerrada hasta nuevo aviso. y se le pide a quienes asistieron a la misa del día miércoles y el día de ayer domingo que tomen las debidas precauciones, cuarentena, puesto a que nuestro hermano fallecido participó en la misa del miércoles y un familiar muy cercano el día de ayer. Los sacerdotes también estarán en cuarentena. Muchas gracias por su comprensión. Este es un aviso de la Iglesia La Inmaculada.
We have a message here from the Northern Medical Specialty Plaza as well. That says, we inform the general public that the Northern Medical Specialty Plaza will be closed Monday, August 17th, which is today. It's clear that due to community transmission, anyone in the country could have COVID-19, even if they're, how to pronounce this word? Asymptomatic. Yeah, one is one word. We will continue providing our services with the best care as well as continue implementing all preventative measures. Presently, the entire facility is being sanitized. Please continue wearing your mask. Keep doing social distancing and hand sanitizing. This one comes from the Northern Medical Plaza. And they will be closed for quarantining, right? It is very sad, folks, and I am proud of the Peralta family for going through what is the passing of their great father, and husband, Mr. Charlie Peralta, that they did that release that you read a while ago.
Yes.
Because this is the only way we can get through this together. Yes, it's sad that they lost Charlie, but then they are sending out that message so all of us here can realize what is happening and we can take heed to this. But on that note, folks, we'll be taking a break right here this morning. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. Emerson Nat and Robert Checky Usher will be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Rans, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carzal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political territory? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, home in. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes after wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Kaparbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
When you think about compassion, care and kindness, the area representative of Orange Walk East, Honorable Elodia Aragon Jr., immediately comes to mind. He has demonstrated through dedication and hard work that the people he represents are his priority. His work in Orange Walk East to deliver goods and services has been never ending. Infrastructure, streets, water, land, social assistance, sports, and education are areas in which Mr. Aragon has focused and delivered to his people in the Orange Walk East. Honorable Aragon has lived a life of dedicated service to his country and people with an excellent track record. Orange Walk East deserves the best. So, for continued development, vote for Honorable Elodie Aragon Jr.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
It goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Border jumping is illegal and puts our entire nation at risk. Our neighbors, Guatemala and Mexico, are experiencing rapidly increasing numbers of COVID-19 cases, and there are more deaths every day. Persons entering Belize illegally from these hotspot countries are not being tested for COVID-19. That's why it is important to report anyone entering Belize illegally by calling our hotlines. Smart users call 0800-JUMPERS or 0800-BORDERS. For Digi, call 0800-SAVE-BZE. Condoning or engaging in border jumping is putting yourself, your family, and the entire country at risk. Remember, anyone caught will be fined up to $5,000 and or imprisoned for 2 years. Stop border jumping now. This message is brought to you by the Belize Police Department and the Belize Bank.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks, and we're here with you this morning. And before we get off of the case from Charlie Emerson, Charlie was a great UDP soldier, a UDP stalwart. If the vote tie, if we did a One person got 2,000 and the next person got 2,000. And on the Charlie vote, they left to come in. Me a come in on the UDP side. That Charlie has been a strong warrior. And he stands firm in what he believes in. You know,
Yes.
he was a very close friend to Mr. Elito Urbina Sr. I know these families, and I don't know a joke. Charlie's wife is a very loving person. I believe we played for his daughter wedding as well, way back. I know his sons, his daughters. I believe most of them are teachers. You know, but condolences, man. You know, Miss Sally and the rest of the family. I have to say to Mr. Elito Urbina as well, because Charlie was one of his closest friends, and not because of politics, but because of being good friends. But I was made to understand also that an ex-stalwart, great pioneer when it comes to teaching, always strong in union. What's the name of the lady?
Miss, I'll get you the name at this point.
We understand that this lady passed away as well.
But let's make it clear, it's she just passed away.
Yeah, this is not about COVID.
Nothing
This is
about
not
COVID.
about COVID. I remember she was a teacher of my youngest sister, Sandra. You know, when Sandra born, I remember Miss Carrillo used to always been going to her house. She was good friend with my mom as well. And I said, this legal, I want to teach this legal. I want to make this legal go in my class, you know. And my little sister went to Miss Carrillo's class.
Miss Arcadia Carrillo.
Teacher Carrillo. Everybody knows she as Teacher Carrillo.
She was a unionist also.
Yes, very strong. Very, 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 very strong person when it comes to that. But she not passed away from the COVID-19, all right? She never had this virus. But, you know, she has been aged. And many people that are out here right now, Emerson, lots of nurses, doctors, ministers, you name it, university graduates, a lot of them people gone through Miss Carrillo.
That's right.
You know, so condolences to the family as well. And we're going to continue right here this morning, folks. It's a very sad thing that is happening. But what can we do? What can we do? We can just take care of ourselves, you know. Jules has sent me a message right now. That's where Jules got up today. Because I know Jules always have the big information when it comes to what is happening nationally, right? You know.
Así es, efectivamente. Al igual continuamos esta mañana, queremos reiterar, si usted tiene algún síntoma, si usted tiene alguno de estos síntomas, si usted vive aquí en el municipio de Orange Walk, le invitamos a que usted llame al 670-9367, 670-9367 o al 670-9375. Si usted está padeciendo, le voy a dar los síntomas en la cual usted puede quizás sentir estos síntomas, y es mejor, es recomendable que usted por favor visite o llame más que nada al MOH. Si usted tiene fiebre alta, si usted tiene esa tos reseca y su cuerpo cansado, ¿verdad? Tiene dolor de cabeza fuerte, are fever, dry cough, and tiredness. Those are the most common symptoms. The less common symptoms are headache and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, loss of taste or smell, a rash on skin, or that's a rash on your skin of fingers or toes, decoloration of fingers or toes. If you start to see your fingers start to go like yellowish and what's not, it's best for you to call. The serious symptoms of COVID are difficulty in breathing, shortness of breath, chest pain or pressure, loss of speech or movement. These are the most serious symptoms when it comes to COVID-19.
Yeah, so that is what is happening, folks. And as we somebody said, I think they should lock down Orange Walk as all the villages has the virus and it continues spreading. But what happened is, what is going on now, we need to see what is happening and how effective this thing is. Because the way how some people are behaving, it puts us in this predicament that when we see the behavior of some people, last week we saw the commissioner took a little tour around Belize City, and with so much people was taking it for a joke. When they say the commissioner, they come, they laugh and they run. And that because we don't read out the data yet. But let's see arrest for violations of state of emergency. Compal Chester Williams today reports that over the weekend, 188 persons were arrested and charged for offenses under the Emergency Powers Regulation. Here is Emerson, failing to wear a cloth mask or other face mouth covering whilst in the public, 128 persons. 128 persons.
What do you think that means? I feel frustrated when I listen to this thing, because then they try it in all the media. They're telling you wear a mask, and this amount of people now.
By my conclusion, I called it about $60,000 or 600,000 or something like that. Breach of curfew, 52. What you doing out there? Add that up for me times 5,000 by 128 times 5,000. So much that come up to. That's my conclusion. Breach of curfew, 52 persons. Failing to practice social distancing, 7 persons. Keeping a service church open when required to be closed, 1 person. How much you come up to?
64.
64 what?
That's 64. 640,000.
640,000 that the way come up. And we have 300 and odd persons in this country.
But what happened to the church? What?
1 person was arrested.
1 person was arrested for
opening the church when it's not supposed to open. I don't know if that person there.
I think he is had.
I don't know if he is had, or maybe he never really know, right? Yeah, keeping a service church open when required to be closed, 1 person. So this thing is here, folks, and we can't hide from it. We can't hide from it, because check this out. All of this will come out today and people will arrest. With all that. It says, greetings. Kindly note the below COVID-19 update from the Office of the Director of the Health Services. This is the data that was for yesterday. A total of 257 samples were processed yesterday. And we have a total of 64 new cases. 64 new cases, folks. The preliminary breakdown is as follows. 3 cases in the Stan Creek District, 11 cases in Cayo District, 11 cases in Orange Walk District, 13 cases in Belize District, excluding San Pedro. San Pedro by itself have 26 cases. The team on the ground continue to review the data to determine how many of these are related to previously identified clusters, and information becoming available will be shared in a due time. We continue with 2 ventilated patients, at the KHMH, and have a highly suspect case also at KHMH. 2 patients remains hospitalized because at the district and are stable. We have a 3rd patient hospitalized, COVID-19 positive, for an unrelated conditions. You understand? So please, folks, continue to remain safe. Avoid unnecessary exposure. Travel. This comes from the Director of the Health Service. So, folks, we want to ask you all, man, to please take care. So much people has been arrested over the weekend.
And the news goes further to the one from the church. It says, is to be charged for offenses under the States of Emergency Powers Regulation. According to information received, it says pastor will be facing charges for having more than 10 required persons inside the church.
Yeah. See, lockdown Orange Walk, at least for 3 weeks we can live eating beans. And only when there was two COVID cases, government lockdown countrywide. Now we are over 300 cases. That's somebody saying that's my opinion. All right. So, but why, yeah, in Palmar Village, see if you could come that up, Emerson. Somebody wants to know if we know how much cases are there in Palmar Village. I'm not really sure on that right now, but we need to get things going, people. We need to get things going, and they got some people who work at some place, and they might have all these symptoms. I don't know what someone like to Emerson.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I still going to work because I need my leave payment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stay home but I put on my mask. But then you work along with the workers, then it could spread from you to them. And then it can endanger you more. You know, see this this girl Chable that worked there at the La Immaculada school, and she done a ward right there, so, and she was tested and she posted. You know, people, if you don't know, I don't remember everybody who there around me. So if you don't know there around me, then please go check. We have to commend these people, boy. We have to commend these people. And this is the one thing we can't call upon and say the UDP or the PUP they help with. Because it's not about the UDP and the PUP, it's about us, people. It's about us. We need to take care of ourselves, man. We need to take care of ourselves. And when you don't take care of yourself, then you mess up others as well. And esta cosa no es juguete, amigo.
No es, estaba tratando de buscar la información acerca de Palmar. Sí sabemos que hay un caso, sí sabemos que Palmar identificaba un caso. No tenemos exactamente las cifras a cómo están en los distritos, sí lo había visto anteriormente, se me perdió el documento por ahí, pero la información, como usted bien reiteraba, Mr. Usher, esto no es juguete, ya está a las afueras, está a la vuelta de la esquina.
Y también Emerson puede ver cuántas gentes fue arrestado también.
Eso es el detalle. Eso es el detalle. A pesar de que estamos viendo una cuarta persona fallecida por COVID-19, estamos viendo el alto índice de contagiados, estamos viendo gente que ya se encuentra intubada por este virus mortal, más sin embargo estamos hablando de una cantidad de personas que aún no respetan el estado de emergencia, aún están a las afueras. Es como yo le mencionaba a una persona todavía el día sábado, le decía que el horario del toque de queda iba a cambiar a las 8 de la noche, el toque de queda iba a cambiar, y frustradamente me contesta y me dice que no, que es a las 10 y es a las 10. Bueno, pues si tú no quieres hacer caso, allá tú.
Y también, Emerson, no es solo porque esa persona puede estar arrestado por la policía, pero he could catch the virus too, man. This thing is out there now, you know. You see what happened at the U.S. when they decided to open the beaches and the restaurants in Florida? The wave when they come from the beach, not as high as the wave when hit Florida, because you know that Florida and the beach, they got some heavy waves that come in too. And the waves that when they come in, that the beach there, is nothing to the big wave of the virus that catch these people there in Florida. Because when that beach they open, I mean, right around the 4th of July time, you know, right before the 4th of July, people flock the beach there like Machiami or like Fayance, or when you go mess up on weaviness, look at people out there like that. People gone a club, people gone a lot of restaurants. Look at when that thing start to spread. Florida get it strong. Look at New York, California right now, they hit out hard because of people. Maybe sometimes you can't say people is hard, but wonder if they don't understand or they feel like, no man, this not catch people. Because you know, like when chicken pox used to come out and so on, so people say, no man, me not catch chicken pox or dengue come out, but they're not all and they things are contagious. That not everything can be transmitted from one to the next. You know when they hang out, when they place there, when they hang out spot, man, I just need to know if the hangout spot are allowed to open because it has not been closed. Some cantina mix by Coyoqueville. Well, they are place here, so what the AG say about their place? They are place like bars and so open.
Bars
but
are
cantina a bar.
Yeah, cantina is a bar that should remain closed. I mean, if your license is a restaurant, you must have only 10 people in there, but your license should be a restaurant license, not a bar license.
So don't figure hang out.
No, not figure hang out. It says I have one here in Spanish. Dice buenos días, Mr. Usher y Mr. Emerson, por favor me puede leer este mensaje. Por favor mando mis condolencias a la familia Martínez en Trial Farm de parte de Mike Cocom y familia gracias amigos.
Yeah.
La familia Martínez.
Good morning to our folks there in San Jose Socots. Good morning, hoping you are okay, all right?
Así es que, sí.
Dice, hola Emerson, pone tu máscara y tu amigo allá también.
Estamos a una, muy aparte, y el problema con la máscara en los estudios. Suele pasar que muchas de las veces no nos escuchan muy bien con conformidad, pero sí.
Entonces, cuando vas a hablar, veas así.
La máscara sí la tenemos con nosotros al momento de que nosotros salimos de aquí. Estamos ya utilizando nuestras mascarillas. Quiero también recordarle, ¿verdad?, que el día de ayer entró en efecto el toque de queda en conformidad a lo que es las 8 de la noche. No sé si muchos de ustedes tuvieron la oportunidad de escuchar las sirenas el día de ayer. You heard the fire engine, the siren?
Oh yeah, sirenas. I think you talk about something like a mermaid or something.
No,
man.
man.
What a mermaid in Spanish?
Sirena.
What you say?
Sirena.
That what you talk about?
The
siren?
Siren.
I think you talk about mermaid, man.
No.
Only one time Good Friday they come when I used to tell her, hey, if you go swim in a turn mermaid, the girl in a turn mermaid, and the boy there if you go down yonder, go walk by pint them, while the man was shot, the man when they tatado hand and catch you.
This is the breakdown. The breakdown. I think this one we should be reading this one as well. This is the breakdown of yesterday, the COVID update yesterday. One new COVID death. Okay, it says 4 new cases. Breakdown of location of recently diagnosed 64 patients. A patient has died while being treated for a heart condition. It was confirmed after death that he had COVID-19. The deceased is 63-year-old male from Orange Walk. Further to the numbers reported last night, the further details are as follows. The cases in Stank Creek are related to a previous identified case, all members of a family, same household. The cases reported in Belize District are in Belize City, 4 related to previous identified case. In recent are being traced for any link. Cases in Orange Walk, mostly in Yo Creek, but cases also in Guinea Grass, San Jose Palmar, Agas Pine Ridge, Orange Walk Town. Cases in Cayo District, including Belmopan, Benqueviejo, San Jose Socots, Bolitri, Docron, and Santa Elena. The Central Medical Lab is not running any batch of samples, didn't run any batch of samples yesterday, as they are preparing samples for processing today, as well as routine quality control measures. We can also confirm that in 4 samples processed yesterday using a GenExpert template, 4 new cases are being reported. The infographic today will reflect this. In a patient being treated for a heart condition who died while receiving treatment in a private facility night before last. The diagnostic of COVID-19 was done post-mortem. It says 3 cases in field officers involved in contact tracing and mapping exercise. For now, 2 patients remain intubated at KHMH. 2 others remain in isolation area. No other region is reporting critical ill patients at this time. Please continue to exercise all necessary precautions at all times.
I sent you 2 messages, but I want to send out a message right now to the UDP and to the PUP and the other political parties or the out there. So, be very careful right now, because right now, this time that transfers when it comes to persons transferring from one constituency to vote. Like right at Orange Walk, we have the office for Orange Walk North and Orange Walk Central, right beside the Lands Department. And for East and South, it's at the main office there on Santa Ana Street. Remember, some of these cases are reported in the villages as well. And persons from villages keep on coming in. The political parties, they have them people out there where they work, which is fair. You got people in the work for try to see that when your persons they come and if they have any problem, you help them. But you all need to be careful as well, because then people call innocently from a village, not know what they have. I hear I was made to understand that somebody will work one of the office, I think it's the office for Orange Walk North. I will stand to be corrected that a relative of that person for San Luis,
okay,
that a relative from that person was tested positive as well. I don't know if the person still at work or not at work, but it's something very serious. If I'm in the one and I think they would register people, I may take one break right now. But you can't tell the people to take break because they want to get all their persons registered, right? But
exactly,
there are something serious to look para.
Porque
la gente está viniendo de las aldeas.
Hay mucha seriedad, hay mucha gente que no lo está agarrando serio. Y déjeme contarle, si usted fue puesto en cuarentena, si usted fue puesto en self-isolation en este momento, por favor haga caso. Tenemos noticia que el doctor, no sé si usted había visto la noticia durante el fin de semana que el doctor había salido y él estaba confirmado diagnóstico positivo de COVID-19. El médico, el comisionado de la policía, el señor Chester Williams, había reiterado que esta persona había sido detenida y va a ser puesta a disposición de la ley a como termine su cuarentena, y he will be charged. The doctor that was caught in public, he was confirmed a positive case and he was in public. The commissioner of police stated in one of his posts that the person was already detained. He was sent now to a facility to quarantine. He was first placed on self-quarantine, but imagine, he's a doctor. He must know better.
Yeah.
He must know better.
That's why we don't know who they out there, so you protect yourself.
Exactly. That's why I brought it up. The commissioner also stated that the doctor now is in a quarantine facility, and right after he will be facing the law.
All right, so Emerson, I send us a message, but
Okay.
I'll read it then when we come back, because it's 22 minutes after 8 o'clock. Folks, you are viewing the Sugar City Morning Show. We're coming to you live from Orange Walk. We still not broke down the curfew, how you go yet, the state of emergency, we broke it down, but we have some messages that persons are sending in, and we need to deal with them. But we will take a break, and we'll be back after these messages right here today on North Television Channel 10.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una.
Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el
¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que huimos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar-cured ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress or sexy bikini due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With TendSkin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply TendSkin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless,
Go TendSkin.
Visit us online at gotenskin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Someone at home? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. First sense question of the day. What you did it here?
Who's a mean letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you do it too?
Oh man,
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
John Grisena says government needs to trim the fat. Let's take a minute to look at that fat.
Johnny Briceño receives a salary of $60,000 from the government to be the leader of the opposition and $84,000 for sports and community projects in his constituency. The People's United Party representatives receive about $993,000 annually from government to assist residents of their constituencies.
Since the COVID-19 state of emergency, the Prime Minister of Belize has given all his salary toward the relief efforts. The UDP ministers has given up a month's salary and allowances going forward. Johnny Briceño has not agreed to give up anything. The PUP representatives have not agreed to give up anything.
Leadership is about action, not words.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience.
Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies. Transforming Belize, one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi customer service.
The Philip Bolton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Bolton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Batiste Dry Shampoo is the quick and easy way to instantly refresh your hair between washes. Simply spray, massage, and brush. For hair that is refreshed with added body and great texture, so you have time to boss the morning routine. Yes, you can. Batiste Dry Shampoo.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Saltar la frontera es ilegal y coloca a toda la nación en riesgo. Nuestros vecinos, Guatemala y México, han experimentado un rápido incremento de casos de contagio de COVID-19 y hay más muertes cada día. Personas entrando a Belice ilegalmente, viniendo de esos países con múltiples casos, no les están haciendo las pruebas de COVID-19. Es por eso que es importante reportar a cualquiera que entre ilegalmente a Belice llamando a nuestras líneas directas. Para Smart, marque 0800-586-7377, 0800-267-3377 y para Digi, marque 0800-728-3293. Tolerar o participar en entrar ilegalmente es ponerte a ti, a tu familia y a todo tu país en riesgo. Recuerda, cualquiera que sea arrestado deberá pagar una multa de hasta 5,000 y o prisión por 2 años. Detén el salto de fronteras hoy. Este mensaje es presentado por el Departamento de Policía de Belice y el Banco de Belice.
Since 2014, Honorable Eludio Aragon has been quietly and consistently assisting deserving residents of Orange Walk East through a pantry program that he put together using personal resources and also with the support of generous business persons. It started with the distribution of 100 packages per month and has now doubled to 200 packages per month. The packages comprise of rice, beans, flour, and sugar, which are staples in any household and a great help to the recipients. During the state of emergency in the month of April, Honorable Aragon also prepared and delivered 3,000 food hampers to residents of Orange Walk East. In the first instance, 1,500 parcels were delivered, followed by 1,500 more 2 weeks later. This was done because Mr. Aragon was aware of the hardships some of the residents were going through due to the COVID curfew. This is a man who cares. Honorable Eludio Aragon Jr., with you always.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's 26 minutes away from 9, 26 away from 9, Emerson.
El tiempo va avanzando y por supuesto también nosotros, cuando se trata de desglosar la información, tenemos varios mensajes aquí, le voy a dar lectura rápidamente.
Ok, muy bien.
Dice, buenos días, ¿por qué no ponen el estado de emergencia parejo de 8 a 5 entre semana y fin de semana? So why do they not put the curfew all along, weekend and no weekend,
8 p.m. to 5
they want it
every day.
Every day, that's what they want.
Okay.
Okay, says, Emerson, aquí en San Víctor entró el policía a recoger a los contrabandistas y llevaron a 2 familias, pero ¿qué pasó? Siempre hay gente que agarran de burla a la ley. So we understand that the police went in San Victor and took 2 families, and but then still they have some people that still take the law for granted.
Amen.
It says, Díaz, yo tengo miedo. En Progreso hay un puesto que vende cerveza y romo, sigue vendiendo y se amontonan los borrachos. El policía hace de la vista gorda. Dice, que vengan a ver, contrabandeando. Este sí no lo voy a leer porque esto menciona nombres y no quiero. Bueno, no somos de mencionar nombres aquí de las personas. So,
no lo puedes decir solo así.
Eso sí no lo digo. Teníamos una llamada de Pachacán.
Pachtacan.
Okay.
We know it as Pachacán.
Okay, I know
anyway, Pachacán, let's go.
Pachacán, se indica que una persona en Pachacán tuvo una fiesta, fue diagnosticado supuestamente con positivo y tuvieron fiesta. Su familia está puesta en cuarentena y más sin embargo dan a conocer que esta persona aún hace caso omiso a lo que es los protocolos del Ministerio de Salud Pública y anda en los buses de Pachacán a Corozal. Queremos que las autoridades también tomen cartas en el asunto. Hay una persona que tuvo una fiesta, una confirmación, dice, en Pachacán, tuvo una gran fiesta, se fue a la iglesia y todos estos detalles. La gente está preocupada en Pachacán. La gente está de manera al igual alarmada porque esta persona ha hecho caso omiso a los reglamentos que ha puesto las autoridades por ese sector.
Pero tienen que tener preocupación, güey, porque esa cosa es serio.
Pero yo digo, Mr. Usher, yo quisiera saber si Emerson sale positivo, ¿en qué mente voy a andar yo allá afuera? Ya me diagnosticaron positivo. Man, es de quedarte en casa. ¿Cuál es la ideología de infectar a más personas, me estaba ya?
¿Ve quién está cerca de ti ahorita?
El Kong.
El Kong te está viendo.
Me está viendo el Kong por ahí.
Entonces, no hagas nada malo, ¿viste? Pero ¿qué piensa de la cosa del... ya, ¿qué piensa de la cosa de esa gente que tiene que venir en los pueblos a hacer registry así, güey?
Eso es otro detalle. Eso es otro detalle que queremos tomar muy en serio. En mi persona, yo pienso que en este momento tienen que tomar cartas en el asunto los de Elections and Boundary. Man, si esta persona ha hecho contacto con estas otras personas laborando por Elections and Boundary, vamos a tener otro outbreak.
Ya, porque bastante gente llega allá, man, porque todo quiere hacer registers.
Exactamente.
Yo creo que Elections and Boundaries y el gobierno puede tal vez extender esa cosa para otro tiempo.
Exactamente, porque esto es algo serio, esto es algo serio. Este virus mortal se está expandiendo, aunque usted no lo crea. Estamos hablando, yo me acuerdo muy bien, cuando solo se decía, tenemos 3 casos, tenemos 2 casos. Ahora hablamos de 23, de 42, hablamos de 64, hablamos de una alta cifra.
Maybe we are too relaxed.
Exactamente. Pero we're talking about a high amount, high number of cases in across the country, and people are still not listening.
Yeah, but Emerson, before we leave this morning, we need to remind our listeners and residents of the country of Belize about what is happening here when it comes to the new measures of the state of emergency. We know on Saturday night, persons, maybe them in the party, or they're going to sleep a little bit early because the EAG spoke, but if they were a little bit late, and persons were in tune to the Youth Connection Band concert. But what happened is the curfew went back similarly to what it was before. When we start from Sunday, which was yesterday, the week starts Sunday, no, not start Monday.
Okay.
The week start. So from Sunday to Thursday, it remains what it used to be before. But I could give you the numbers, because I know I'm going to say them for last week. It's from 8 the night until 5 the morning curfew. That's just for the entire country.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then for children, 6 o'clock. You should not be out. That is anyone 16 and under. 16 and under, no child should be out after 6 o'clock without a guardian, without a parent.
Mm-hmm.
A parent or a guardian. Hello, good morning, muy buenos días.
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Yes.
You're
the pan here, go ahead.
Check it.
Yes, sir.
Morning, check. Gotcha, check it. I don't know the area because I've never been through there, but I understand that the people in Santa Marta got quarantine.
Yes.
And the people from Santa Marta left in a produce and got a new land. The new land they place a new place for the Mennonite develop.
Yes.
And they come through there and they come out on the camp and they still they can't arrange work. You know, got no checkpoint with the over here on the camp over there. That is an Estevan road right there.
Yes,
I
yes.
wish the authorities that do something about it.
Yes.
And I get one reliable information. Somebody tell me that the people in Santa Marta they got a new land and come right to the new land and go through on the camp and they come and reach up. Still they bring them here. Then people are not quarantine check. This thing they get serious and we have people where endanger the people in life. And if we have to stay by this, make them abide by the law, man. The law are the law. Respect the law. That we all away. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so the state of emergency, we don't go from Sunday to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday and Saturday, it's up to 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 o'clock until 5 in the morning. Now, restaurants, they need to make them space. If you got your space, it's only for 10 persons.
Yeah, it says
You got it?
yes.
All right.
It
Broke
says
down.
the national curfew kicked in effect at midnight on Saturday for Sunday morning. Sunday to Thursday from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Friday and Saturday from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Minors cannot be out in public unaccompanied after 6 p.m. every day. Exercising persons walking and running for exercise Exercise must do so 6 feet apart. Cycling in a single file. Casinos closed. No recreational contact sports. Volleyball 3-on-3 only. Business places must close 1 hour before the curfew starts. It does not matter what trade license says. Sunday to Thursday, business closes at 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday, close at 9 p.m. or whatever your trade license say, whichever is earlier. If your trade license says you close at 8 p.m., then you close at 8 p.m. If it says you close at 12 midnight, you close at 9 p.m. Persons casually riding motorcycle or bicycle must now wear a mask. Every person must practice social distance, but if you are in a workplace and there is not enough space, social distance, a face mask must be worn. No more than 10 persons can socially gathered. In a restaurant, no more than 10 persons must be at table 6 feet apart from each other. Tables in a restaurant must be 6 feet apart. This is a message from the big man.
Okay.
All right, so I broke it down for you.
Puedes explicarlo en español así que la gente puede escuchar qué está pasando y puede entender.
Bueno, se habla que el toque de queda inicia de domingo a jueves de 8 de la noche a 5 de la mañana, viernes y sábado de 10 de la noche a 5 de la mañana. Menores de edad no pueden estar en la calle de 6 de la tarde, estar acompañados de un adulto.
¿Qué significa menos de edad?
Menores de edad menos de 18 años.
16.
¿16 años?
16.
Ah, ok. Bueno, pues es 16.
Pues, menos.
Y el espacio para poder tener los 6 pies aparte, siempre debes utilizar la mascarilla. Okay. No más de 10 personas en ninguna otra reunión, no más de 10 personas. Los restaurantes deben de solamente tener 10 personas y también mantener 6 pies de distancia las mesas al igual.
Ok, muchas gracias, amigo.
De nada.
Tenemos unos textos, ya te mandé uno también.
Ya me mandó uno.
Let's casino.
Aquí en San Luis,
Go ahead.
Aquí en San Luis queremos que pase a dar que pase a dar su vuelta la poli, especialmente a fines de semana. Un grupito de jovencitos se pone a tomar y fumar tocando música y lo vuelven a hacer en las noches.
Sabe que el jefe de policía ya sabe de eso. Ya fueron ya 2 veces, ¿sabes? Pero yo creo que tiene que regresar. Good morning. I have a concern. I would like to mention that high schools are requiring laptop for students to do work at home. Where will they get to buy a laptop in this time when things are hard? I now have no work, barely could afford food. Government should support laptops for students. Yep. So we read it now. I know Muffles College, I cannot speak for the other colleges, but Muffles College, they have their laptop programs as well. So for all students going to school, you can get a laptop and pay $120 for the use of the laptop for 1 year. And that stays with the students. And you can pay it cash or you can do it on a payment plan. If you don't have nothing down for pay, they still give you the laptop and you can use it. But that is Muffles College. I do not know about the other ones. There is a white van selling contraband fruits and vegetables between Libertad and Concepcion. Between Libertad and Concepcion, my sister at Libertad, no buy nothing from here. Don't buy from them because that is not correct. So, like I say, supposed to have one more here that I need to do. Un grupito, okay, los grupitos en San Luis, right? Okay, Shamir Williams, good morning. Shamir comes to you from your mom, Miss Mary. You may party Saturday or never party? I'm not supposed to have to ask that because I know you party, Mary. But Emerson, once again, the La Immaculata Church are informing all parishioners that the church is closed right now, so no mass will be taking place at the La Immaculada Church because they are doing quarantine service right now. So if you are planning to go to church, then you stay home and pray, because we know our great friend, warrior Charlie Peralta, passed away, and he was at church on Wednesday night. So they are doing the necessary cleanup and quarantine so that when you go back there, you're safe. And also if you know you are at church on Wednesday night, please call the health authorities and go and take a check, just should in case. Just should in case something has spread to you. And I can't say, but maybe Charlie must say that he may have that on him again. But it's better to take precaution, right? And that comes from La Immaculada Church, and the condolences goes out to the Peralta family of the passing of a great friend, man, great warrior, Charlie Peralta. Charles Peralta is better known. You never know Charlie, no, Joe?
Not. I know his brother. The Vixen Machine.
Yeah. Oh, Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's originally from San Felipe, but them man now range walk man no, cause them man live a long time in Sele. Condolences, Mr. Elito Urbina Senior. That was his personal friend, right? So
I think, Mr. Asha, we need to emphasize, or we need to stress a lot when it comes to people out there risking. If we clearly read the official briefing from the Ministry of Health, they're talking about no persons that have been doing the contact tracing that are infected.
Yep.
Right? And this is how serious the situation is. I think we also need to start, like when we get prepared, and the Ministry of Health last week when we had them here, they mentioned it. I think we need to have a plan.
Just like when hurricane, they
exactly.
sit down a plan.
So, yeah, have a designated plan. Sit down, discuss with your family. Look, this is the room. If something ever happens, this is the room I'll use. If the house is just one bedroom or a 2-bedroom, just have one designated area. If it's not safe for the others to stay, you know what? Leave that person there. The Ministry of Health will be giving surveillance to these people because they do. And of course, if you're feeling this way, man, please call the MOH before it's late. We had the case on Friday. That was on Friday when this other person, if you notice, Friday when we left from here, we said we're going to recap everything that happened through the weekend. Mm-hmm. And a lot happened through the weekend.
A lot happened with
unexpectedly.
2 persons died, right?
2 persons died within the weekend. And if you notice, Mr. Asha, when COVID hits, and especially here, people don't take too long, you know. Like in other, look at the situation with, I think it's Mr. Romero, the one from Belize City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a quick one also.
Yeah.
That was a quick one. So this is what we need to make a plan, to designate a plan as a family, and also, man, please maintain your social distance. If you really don't need to go, don't do it at this point in time.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, and but we must commend the health department, because a lot of people they come out from the quarantine and the treatment good, you know. But from the Northern Medical Specialty Plaza Limited, we inform the general public that Northern Medical Specialty Plaza will be closed from today, Monday, August 17th, in the year of 2020. It's clear that due to community transmission, anyone in the country can have COVID-19, even if you're
asymptomatic.
All right. You have to teach me the word there, boy. We will continue providing our services at the best care, as well as continue implementing all preventative measures. Presently, the entire facility is being sanitized. Please continue wearing your mask, keep doing social distancing, and hand sanitizing. Comes from Northern Medical Plaza. Well, people know it as Mendes. Come when they go to say they're going to Mendes, right? But it's Northern Medical Plaza.
It says, Emerson, aquí el compadre de la persona positiva no está en cuarentena aquí en Pachacán. Es lo que estábamos hablando. Miren, las autoridades, por favor, tomar cartas en el asunto.
What did they say?
that the person, the compadre from the person that I told you about from the confirmation party that went on, the compadre not in a quarantine. Compadre they both.
Oh, okay. So, and that person supposed to be in a quarantine?
Yes, because he was in close contact on that positive case.
Wow.
It says, buenos días, una pregunta, ¿yo puedo andar con mi niña en la bicicleta o no? Bueno, yo creo que no. En bicicleta no puedes andar dos en bicicleta. Desde muy antes no puedes andar dos en una bicicleta. Eso es contra la ley.
The law overlook these things sometime, right?
Sí.
But if they're not doing nothing with your child by your bicycle, just make sure the two no have a mask.
Dice, solo Dios puede tener misericordia de nuestra nación de Belice. Si el ministro llamara a los evangélicos que oren por la nación, Dios puede extender su mano por la Belice sin... Dibarro tiene... Ok. Es que es bien difícil la manera que me lo escriben. Me imagino que quieren decir...
la cosa,
Usted me la pone difícil aquí porque...
¿Necesita un espectáculo?
No, la manera que me lo escriben, pero voy a intentar todo lo posible. Solo Dios puede tener misericordia de nuestra nación de Belice. Si el ministro ya llamara a los evangélicos a que oren por la nación, Dios puede extender su mano por la Belice. Dice, si Dimbaro tiene que creer en Dios, el Señor es todopoderoso, gigante, que puede hacer un milagro en nuestra nación. Que Dios cuide a Belice. Soy Michael Com. Gracias, amigos. Ahí está, lo logré leer.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. Sí se puede, creo que sí se pudo. Mil disculpas, muchas de las veces trato de entender específicamente lo que me quieren escribir. Pero sí, yo creo que todos creemos en Dios de una manera u otra. Quizás no somos evangélicos, no somos católicos, no somos testigos, y no importa la religión que tú seas, no importa la denominación que tú asistas, de tal manera creemos en un solo Dios todopoderoso y hay que pedirle a Él de todo corazón para que esto pueda culminar pronto, ¿verdad?
Ese texto es en referencia de la señora con la bicicleta.
Dice, pero si yo no tengo con quién dejarla, por eso la cargo conmigo en la bicicleta. Bueno, como bien mencionábamos, esa ley ya estaba desde muy antes de COVID, pero si usted puede dar razón a las autoridades, me está llenando de mensajes en español el día de hoy.
En español yo no puedo hacer nada más. ¿Qué voy a hacer?
Si usted puede o corre ese riesgo de andar a su pequeña, utilice la mascarilla. Recuerde que los niños no deben estar afuera después de las 6 de la tarde.
Después de las 6.
¿Verdad? No
pero
deben
si está con un
adulto, sí.
Sí se puede.
Sí, right? Se puede.
Pero cuídala bien, man.
Sí,
cuídala bien, right?
Así es. Dice, buenos días. La razón por la cual se está expandiendo el COVID, porque hay gente que está infectado y si andan en la aldea no están cumpliendo con sus cuarentenas. ¿Sí?
Pero si ustedes están viendo a esa gente,
hay que llamar a las autoridades.
Y hace tu distancia a esa gente también.
Así es. Pues son los últimos detalles que tenemos por aquí. No creo que hay más.
Hay más, pero son de otros detalles. No te quiero poner en esos detalles porque esos detalles son unos bien calientes.
Pero bueno, hay que enfocarnos en esto de Elections and Boundary, por favor, porque se están oyendo muchos, hasta el momento, creo que lo podemos clasificar como rumores hasta el momento. Tenemos que tomar las precauciones necesarias. And I believe that these people at the Elections and Boundaries should take a stand.
Yeah.
Should take a stand and call out and say, you know what, we need to pause this because we're not going to risk ourselves. Remember, you have a family to go home to at a daily basis, and this infection is within one to the next, and it spreads so quickly. My
And then
phone is
when
just
people
buzzing.
when people go register, a lot of people come and they have the people from the political parties want to help them to make sure that they get registered. So the people they work out there too. So we could just be careful, man.
Así es. Dice aquí, buenos días, aquí en Ochobenque no respetan el curfew porque hay personas que andan de curfew y la policía ni su sombra ahí cuando los llaman ni contestan. Buenos días, disculpe la pregunta, yo mandé text al número que dieron sobre la ayuda del gobierno, pero no me responden nada, gracias. Vuelvo a intentarlo, solamente me resta decirle vuelvo a intentarlo porque son más de 49,000 personas que han
Hello,
aplicado.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Re-registration, general election. I think there is a clause in our constitution saying that the governor general can take over a country because remember we're under the Commonwealth. So I don't think general election need to be called on the date that it's set. If there is a state of emergency, there's a disaster in our country, and the government in power cannot handle the situation, then I stand to be corrected. I read this quite a while ago. I don't remember everything, but I think the Governor General, with the power of the Queen, because we got independence under the Commonwealth.
Yep.
At that point in time, the Governor General takes over the country. Then he appoints people to run ministries. It could be the same ministers. It could be other people from the country to run it. So I don't think general election need to be called the date it is, especially in this pandemic we are. So you're talking about re-registration. People are risking their lives by going out there and don't know who has this COVID. So I like I said, I stand to be corrected. It's something for you guys to research. You as media people, research what I'm telling you, that the Governor General can take over the country in a state of emergency, right?
Yeah,
Beat a hurricane, beat an earthquake, beat a disaster.
You are right on track, sir. You are right on track because Belize obtained independence in 1981 under the Commonwealth. So the Governor General is a representative of the Queen here in the country, right?
So this present government, this present party, or this government we have right now, at the time when we should call elections, they don't really have to call elections, and they don't really have to stay in office. The Governor General can disband it, and he appoints people from around the country to have the ministry, right?
Yes.
And he will take over the country. So like I said, I stand to be corrected. It is quite a while I haven't read this clause, but I'll do my research too, and I leave it as a homework for you guys to do it too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Carla. And indeed, you said it right. We are under the Commonwealth, and let's just and see what will be the outcome with re-registration as well. I think we need
transfers.
to
It's transfers.
the transfers.
Yeah,
we
I
need
think
to.
I made a mistake when I said re-registration.
We need to pause it. I believe that we can't risk no more people right now.
We can't, man, because the villages they got their strong too, and most of the people who re-register are people come from village, you know.
Exactly. We need to control this, man. We need to put a pause on this. Dice, ¿será que pueden andar dos de la misma casa en moto? Sí pueden andar dos en moto, pero siempre utilizando la mascarilla. Siempre utilizar su mascarilla, ¿verdad? Eso es el detalle que daba el Attorney General el día sábado. That was what he mentioned. Right?
Yep. So two persons could go on a motor because I think that is legal for two persons.
legal.
But then you still first it was said that when you ride your bicycle and you move or your motorbike, then you don't really have to put on a mask. But the law is there know that you need to put on your mask. So you see, Merce, what this thing lead to now? Let's say when people still go by now, you have to catch one line now.
Oh, yes.
Only 10 persons supposed to do it. I don't know if that add up with the staff as well, because they got big staff.
Well, that's a very good question there because
you can't call that man when he talk. You can't call him a joke.
No.
Why he not take calls?
I have
you
no
know
idea.
exactly what he wants to do. No go try to interrupt me. I dey carry him this time my show.
Yeah. Dorian, you understand?
Yeah.
Dorian said yes.
Well, once you understand,
Everybody understands. So what I was going to, I saw the long lines also at 123, the major line. That reminds me when I went for your pool.
You want a pool for Easter, man. You know me, me go work for Easter, but this Easter I could go. They tell me you see, Jeff tell me you see that line.
Yeah, I went for your pool and I saw, it reminded me to that situation, and we went back to square one again. You went back to square one again. We have been saying this every day, and here we are.
I sent a text to you, but I don't think that for you.
Here we are.
When I come in Spanish, I send it to you, but you could probably read it, but you don't have to put the first piece at the top, right?
Okay, dice, el gobierno no ha pagado a los dueños de las tiendas que dan el food program y no quieren dar el balance que falta en Corozal.
Okay. Right. By Emerson at 5 minutes after 9.
Ya nos sobrepasamos del tiempo.
People want to see the novela, boy.
Hay que ver la novela.
But what they call about the Governor General, when we obtained independence on September 21st, 1981, we got independence under the Commonwealth. So Governor General was appointed at that time, and I believe it was Dame Minita Garden was the Governor General at that time, and that Governor General represents the Queen here. So I think the caller have it right. But good morning, sir. You say, why don't you just talk in English, not Mexican? You the talk in a Mexican, why?
No
you
sé.
say right that we spend Belize money, so we not spend pesos, yeah? ¿Qué pasó, mexicano?
Pues no sé si ya me...
Por eso estaba hablando de Chihuahua.
I don't know.
¿Cómo se llama el lugar que estaba hablando el viernes? Guadalajara o
Ciudad
Juárez.
Juárez.
No es un mexicano. Es beliceño. Tiene tu pasaporte ya para mostrar.
I never, you didn't know the back, but anyways.
Sí, no es mexicano. He's not Mexican.
We need to speak Spanish. We're in the north. Lots of people do speak Spanish on this side.
No, but I feel like you're the top Mexican language.
Oh, okay. I feel like the top Mexican language. Anyways, that was a nice one for the. Of course, you don't get no kind of feeling. I mean, COVID is a thing that we have been stressing on, and the only thing make you feel out of the box for a little while, right?
Yeah.
But with that said, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. So,
do you think?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much. I want to do it in English, so.
Yeah. No, man, do it in Mexican, man.
Mexican. Bueno, pues gracias. Gracias a todos ustedes.
Por eso todos cuando vas a la gente cree que está hablando mexicano.
Estás hablando mexicano.
Tu amigo el Kong no está.
No, el Kong no está. Anyways.
Okay. Hello, good morning, muy buenos días. What's up, bro?
If the government cancel the election,
you could come up a little bit louder on your phone, please.
another 5 years.
What's that?
If the Governor General suspend the election, the government have the right to stand for another 5 years automatically.
Okay, that's the law?
Yep.
Okay. All right, well, we were starting to be corrected, but I know you have always been around pre-independence and reading everything and know what's happening, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, well, with that said, ya nos vamos. Muchísimas gracias a usted que nos ha sintonizado. Le damos las gracias, le pedimos por favor tomar esta situación muy seria, los protocolos establecidos por el Ministerio de Salud Pública, tomar las medidas necesarias, lavarse bien las manos, utilizar su mascarilla, el distanciamiento social, que es muy importante, cuidar a su familia. Si usted no tiene que salir, por favor, no lo haga. Cuídese mucho, Dios los bendiga. Quiero entregar el saludo nuevamente a una personita que dice que nos sintoniza a diario. Leila, good morning, gracias por sintonizarnos y que tengas un excelente día. Dios me los cuide, me los guarde. Hasta la próxima, con permiso.
We would like to ask you all to support a very worthy cause. This Saturday we'll be having a fundraising and proceed will be going to Randy this Saturday, and he's in need of medical attention. All right, so this Saturday it will be the 22nd, and you will be able to get your WhatsApp order at 602-9057. That's 602-9057. Sausage wraps for $8 will be available from 11 a.m. to 2. Nachos for $6.50 will be available from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pickups only. Location will be Belize Road, beside Solomon's SDA, beside the Procer store. We'll be catering to orders only, so please WhatsApp and get your orders at telephone number 602-9057. All proceeds goes towards Randy that is in need of medical attention. We'd like to thank everyone who tuned into the Sugar City Morning Show this morning. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for viewing us. If you couldn't call and just had us in mind, keep on praying for us. And also we ask you all to pray for the families of all the sick and the able, and also for the family of the late great brother Charlie Peralta. Please pray for the family and for Mrs. Carrillo as well, a great teacher who have done so much for this community, both in her teaching profession and also in her political way of getting things done, and her strong way with that strong voice when it comes to the union. All right, so condolences to the family. Please pray for them. This show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight. We have news, Channel 7 News, coming up today at 6. Have yourself a wonderful time. Thanks, Raheem. Mucho gracias, mi amigo.
De nada, mucho amigo el mexicano.
All right, so folks, once again, thank you so much. If the good Lord so will, we will be back tomorrow right here on Nortevisión Channel 10.